Hi there, my name is Courtney and I work at the Warrington store of Lush Cosmetics. With me I've got Beth, my lovely assistant, and this is our video on how to do a smoky eye. So all of the colours that we're going to be using for Beth's smoky eye have been taken from her Emotional Brilliance reading that we did in an earlier video. So the first colour that I'm going to be using is Sophisticated, which is just a really lovely oyster kind of shimmery colour. Really good for daytime, really good as a base. Now all of our eyeshadows are cream formulations, which is really good because if you've already done a complexion, the last thing that you want is to have eyeshadow dropping onto the cheeks. So with a cream formulation, obviously that's not going to happen. So again, you can apply this with the fingers, but I prefer to use a brush. And the first base colour that we're going to use, I'm just going to put all over the lid, up to the crease, and just wing it out a little bit. Now because our colours are cream bases, they do set on the eye, which is brilliant because it means they're very long lasting, but in terms of blending, I find that the easiest way to do it is to blend the liquids on the back of the hand. So I'm just going to use the back of my hand like a palette and then mix the Feeling Secure, which is a purple colour, with the Sophisticated to create a mid purple shade, which I'm then going to apply with the brush again. Now using the tip of my brush, I'm just going to line along the lashes. Then I'm going to come along the crease. I'm going to create a V shape. And this is basically the key to your smoky eye, is this V shape here. If you've created that, all you need to do is blend it out. You can use whichever colour. As long as that's where you're starting from, you can't really go wrong. So I'm just going to bring that this mid colour over to about halfway along the eyelid. Just going to use a bit of a fluffy brush just to blend that out a little bit. And then I'm going to create a third shade by adding in some of our black independent eyeliner. So again, just mixing that on the back of my hand. So because I'm mixing these using kind of the same colours as the base, that means that all of the colours are going to mix together quite nicely and they're all going to have this sort of pearly effect that we get from using the Sophisticated. So again, I'm just going to use the tip of my brush and then just in the very outside corner, I'm going to bring that deeper corner up through that V and just blend that together. And at this point, if you wanted to make your winged out edge more pronounced, that'd be the opportune time to do that. Just bring it along through the eyelashes. Now I'm going to use the black independent eyeliner again. Again, taking it from the back of my hand like a palette. I'm going to use a quite firm angled brush and I'm just going to press this into the lash line so that I can get the liner really, really tight. And I'd definitely say that if you ever struggle with liquid liner, using a brush like this is definitely the easiest way because I mean you've already got your straight line built in. So you can just open your eyes and look straight up. And again, I'm just going to bring this under the eyes and again just press that into the lash line. Now I'm going to use our Eyes Right mascara, which is a smudge-proof and buildable mascara, which has only got one preservative, which means that most eyeliners tend to have about 4 to 5 preservatives in, so this one is really, really good for anyone who's got sensitive eyes. So if I can just ask you to look up. So I'm applying the mascara to the bottom lashes first, because this means that when you need to look down to apply your mascara to the top lashes, you aren't going to kind of get it smudged everywhere. Okay, you can look a bit down. This mascara is very buildable. You can put up to 4 coats of it on without kind of really finding any smudging at all. And while it's not waterproof, I do find that it's quite smudge proof throughout the day. Unless you smudge it when you're applying like I just did. So the final thing that I'm going to do in the eye area, which I think is really important, is I'm just going to fill in the brows a little bit with a powder. We do have a brown eye cream eyeshadow called Quietly Motivated in our range, which is perfect for this. But I just prefer the look of a powder. So I'm just applying this, just following Beth's natural eyebrow with a very small arched brush. Because we don't want it too dramatic, we want it natural, but it's just going to really lift the cheekbones, it's going to kind of define the eye and just give it a much more polished look. Okay, so that's been how to do a smoky eye with emotional brilliance. Keep tuned for the next video, which is going to be how to do a bold, dramatic lip.